I'm sorry.
See?
But he took a Mecca out. That's like leadership to a team, right? That's what we're looking for here.
Did it with unprompted.
He
was
didn't
super
notice his
excited
boyfriend
after the pick. I
with a
texted him.
giant penis
Right
is
before the pick,
retarded.
you're gonna like this one.
They did,
Texted me back right after it was announced, and super excited. And that's what we love about Big. I was watching your show yesterday. You guys were talking about dogs. He's a dog, so that's what we love about Big. That sums him up in one word.
Yeah, Les Snead brought it up about how we're looking for dogs, And if you've been in a football building, it's spelled D-A-W-G and not D-O-G. And I think Les Snead was saying that because I've seen some graphics on some shows.
Don't worry, all the women pick on him too. Yeah, right. Rich blonde boy, rich blonde pretty boy can't get laid. Right, Pat? Yeah. Oh, don't look at Eric. He's scum. Keep on walking.
Does he work hard?
With his goblin friend.
Do whatever. Does he love ball? I mean, that is literally the case. Now, on that note, you took a pick that, I think kind of or maybe a question. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Jason. Benjamin Morrison,
No.
Notre Dame. He was hurt for half of last year, but his 2023 tape was unbelievable. He had 6 interceptions as a freshman. We're watching him against Marvin Harrison here, which was unbelievable. Is it a situation where, like, once the doctors clear him, you're good to go, or how do you go about drafting guys that have been injured in the past season?
So we have a process here, just like every other team. Our doctors check them all out at the combine. They wait for more imaging, more testing. They ask for more things sometimes in these cases. At the end of the day, we're not going to take a player that our medical team felt uncomfortable with. He ended up working out right the week before the draft. We had one of our top scouts there at it. We got the video of it right away. We felt he looked really, really good, and he's in a spot where I think he's going to be full go by, he probably couldn't practice right now.
I don't have all
See how
day.
it goes when he comes in here.
15,
We're
20
take
minutes.
It easy. We're going to make sure that we're careful with him.
Right.
He's going to be ready by training camp, everybody feels like, and he had the same injury on the other side. His other hip back in high school had it repaired. It's kind of like the way I understand it. Once it's repaired and you can play on it, you've proven that you can play on it.
Play for Notre Dame,
it's
maybe?
almost as healthy as it can be.
Speaking of injuries and coming back, let's go to the other side of the ball. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, Jason, just curious. I assume everything good with Chris Godwin, considering you guys re-signed him, but obviously he has that brutal, ankle injury and had to have surgery immediately, missed the rest of the season. What's his progress been like, and is there any part of drafting Emeka Egbuka because you don't know if Chris is going to be available at the start of the season, or is that one of those things where it's just like, hey, the more weapons we can get for big,
It used to be a department store. Now it's like, I don't know.
We're taking Chris it's on 3 years. 1 year is a long-term deal in the NFL, but 3 years, we're excited to have it this long. So this gives us some comfort that we can just make sure that he's rehabbing at a steady rate, that we're not rushing this. We're expecting him week 1, but now we're not worried about trying to rush it too quickly because we've got another receiver that can step in. But that doesn't mean that we're not expecting him to be back week 1, because we still are.
Okay, let's stay in that wide receiver position. You bring in a guy that I liked a lot out of Oregon. Pick, obviously, was around.
NFL draft.
Johnson,
Who
he was
cares?
when he was at Oregon. But when you do that, you also create a locker room that has the smallest dude in the NFL and also largest dude in the NFL. 310-pound difference, which once again, I would like to say, is one of the main reasons why football is so damn spectacular.
Come here, Crumble.
Any body type, it can play football and contribute to the team. So you got the smallest in the league, biggest in the league. Tell me about Tez a little bit and what your expectations are. What should anybody's expectations be for 7th rounder, 6th rounder, maybe even 5th rounder in their first year in the NFL?
Well, they're up against the odds of just, if you take a look at the whole thing, every team, year after year, 5th or 7th round picks, the odds are against you making your team. If you make it, that's great. So with Tez, we're gonna see how it is when he's in here. But I'll say this: we had a pretty high grade on him. Most of the time that you're watching Oregon offense, he's one of the top, if not the best player on the field. Did the same thing down at the Senior Bowl. Makes plays left and right. He's a hell of a returner, hell of a kid. Bucky Irving's been talking to us about him for 2 years now. Frankly got a little tired of him talking to us every day about him. It was my son Theo, my 11-year-old's favorite player in the entire draft.